At Nick Moraldo, what's going on in the world?
So we talked about great showman earlier. Let me throw another name into the hat, another great showman of our time, Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull has sent his private plane to the hurricane-ravaged Puerto Rico to transport cancer patients back to the mainland U.S. for chemotherapy treatments.
Dale.
Good on you.
Dale. You ever see Pitbull's story where he used to have dreads and was braided up?
No.
He was a rapper.
You sure that wasn't Sean DePaul?
Nope.
Sean DePaul.
He looked exactly like Sean DePaul.
That's what I'm saying.
Sean DePaul.
Then he shaved his head, met Little John, made a beat, bang. Now he's rich than everybody. He just sent his plane down to Puerto Rico.
It's a documentary?
To get cancer.
Yeah, it was on VH1.
To get cancer patients to bring back here for treatment.
That's awesome.
Good move.
He drinks Bud Light too, and he always is dressed to the nines. Yeah, he's a Bud Light spokesman.
Does anybody know how he went from just 305 to the whole world?
Well, I think because that Little John song.
Yeah.
Well, it was Mr. 305. Then it's Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, you take
he graduated.
Steps. There's levels to this shit.
Like
guys.
high school.
Yeah, but I mean, you just go from your little zip code. I mean, how many zip codes are in a county?
Well, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. 317 to
He didn't even go to the state. He just went from county.
No, he blew up.
To globe.
That first song.
That's
of his,
an overnight.
He overnighted it.
That's pretty amazing.
But he was a rapper for a long time, like a street rapper, like a real rapper.
So he's got cred.
And then now
He
he's
does have street cred.
now he's rapping like Shampoo, like Flow Rida. Flow Rida has some lyrics like "Need more shampoo." That's real. That's
I know.
Well, that's you rap. You could be like Rick Ross and you can rap, or you become like one of these guys. You go mainstream and you just make insane amounts
Florida
of money.
Georgia Line. The list goes on and on. Flow Rida is one of my favorite humans. I want to find this lyric. Spotify now goes behind the lyrics,
yeah.
so you
Love it.
see the lyrics of
It's the
everything.
best.
I love it so much, and I'm not gonna lie. I got some Flow Rida songs on a few different playlists on Spotify. He makes me feel good. But one day I was just looking at my phone, like when the song was on, and I was reading along with Flow Rida, and I'm like, this motherfucker just conned everybody. This was the lyrics. Hey, I heard you were a wild one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If I took you home, it'd be a home run. Show me how you do. I want to shut down the club with you. Hey, I heard you like the wild ones. Wild ones, wild ones, right? Party rocker, fuss show stopper, more shampoo, #1 club popper.
Did he just mispronounce champagne?
That's gonna be a typo. That can't
More
be good.
shampoo. It's not, it's,
With SH?
yeah. Got a hangover like too much vodka. Can't see me with 10 binoculars. That's an interesting rhyme scheme.
Has he heard of a microscope?
You know, if you put binoculars up behind each other, it gets blurry.
Hold on. He goes on to compliment himself. So cool. Right there after that. Can't see me with 10 binoculars. So cool. So cool. No doubt by the end of the night, got the clothes coming off till I make that move. Somehow, some way, got to raise the roof. All black shades when the sun come through. Oh, it's on like everything goes. Round up, baby, till the freaky show. What happens to that body? It's a private show. Stays right here, private show. I like them untamed. Don't tell me hide pain. What? Tolerance bottoms up with the champagne. My life coming harder when we hit fame. Do you busy with the bail? We get insane.
This is like high school poetry. This is
Fucking
great.
I feel like
Lyricist.
shampoo is a mistake. Like Spotify is putting the words in
Nope,
there
that's
themselves.
a couple different websites. there.
Maybe he calls
Really?
champagne shampoo.
That was Google, by the way.
Shampoo
That was
must-
Google.
You ever think
that
he's
said
just?
it.
You ever think he's just so cool that he calls champagne shampoo?
But it's just you just get a beat, and what do? You just throw words together.
Well,
and that's how
yeah.
we got to start doing that.
He threw Sia on the track, which she's only on bangers. So that's
See?
Especially if you get someone like that on the hook, the verses don't even matter. You can
And-
say whatever you want.
And the beat is
Yeah,
great.
it's about the beat and the hook.
And Flo Rida became a monster there for a little bit. He was singing at WWE shit.
Yo.
and he was yoked.
to say that.
He was jacked the fuck up, just like Timbaland. Timbaland got jacked up and then he got real fat.
Kanye.
Like Busta
Kanye's-
Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes got gigantic. Again. Can still spit though.
Yeah.
Not live though. I haven't seen Busta at his
He did
heavyweight.
it,
Not when he's big though.
Fuck.
Not when he's big.
What it is right now, Busta.
To,
what it is right
to
now.
rap like Busta Rhymes, you got to be in shape. You have to be in shape.
Oh, when they did the Fife Dog,
Yeah, he cut out like every fifth word.
yeah, he was not great.
Yeah, that's whenever I started noticing and start looking into Busta Rhymes' performance streak.
Shout out Fife Dog. Though.
I'm like, hey, whenever Busta's a little bit smaller, maybe his raps are a little faster. You got to be in shape for it.
got a fat mouth now.
Instead, he just skips every third line. I'm like, yo, that's what we all do to your songs. man. You can't be doing that, Busta. That's what we do.
Him and Twister were going back for fastest lyricist.
Dude,
fastest.
that white guy. There's a white guy now on YouTube who goes.
Yo, overnight celebrity. That was one of my
Snow.
jams.
You remember Snow? The Canadian rapper.
Informer says I'll lick your bum bum down.
Hold on.
Kanye, though. Kanye got real comfortable.
Right now,
Yeah, he's huge
he's
now.
about to have another kid. He's happy again. Maybe he'll start making.
He's
good
having another kid?
Yeah, maybe he'll start making good music. Every Kardashian's pregnant right now. Keep your seeds, your landscaper, everything away from a Kardashian vagina. Even Caitlyn's right now. They're all getting knocked up. It's a 10-year anniversary.
Chinese people eat your cat. Roll by on a low ride, Huffy, Simpsons on, and my beer is gutsy. Cuff rolled up to my calf, cash at the ass, cause I wrote a couple raps for Puffy. I gotta be the one about to pull it on the center, but I bet it could have
White
been a
guy.
better man. I wanna be Zen, but I go sipping on some medicine instead of meditating, but I get it when I can. I don't wanna wind up in the gutter with a bottle of malt liquor bitter, cause I never got a call. But who the fuck drinks malt liquor anymore? Give me vodka now and start sucking on my balls. Motherfuckers, when I have another personal epiphany, I'm coming with a symphony, eliminating everybody, anybody, roll up like a cannibal and bite them like a peanut butter apple. In a minute, I'm a nibble on a pentagram, and every single bitter lemon is getting so offended. I
feel like this isn't his beat.
That guy's name is
That's
Mac
impressive.
Lethal.
Do you
What-
think he's going that fast, or they speeding it up in production?
Well, you know what? Because after we did our song and I
Yeah.
watched him move my words, just like, oh, you're a little bit off here. I was like, you want me to redo it? He's like, no. There it is. Yeah, he was just on. Just
And
take
if you listen to radio, like terrestrial radio speeds up their music too to squeeze more commercials in. So it always sounds faster than it actually is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So does extraterrestrial radio, but it's because it's coming from outer space.
Coming live from Mars.
How about Frankie Borelli does that for their real serious Barstool Radio? They don't have sound
Oh, the
effects.
breaking
They
news.
don't have an iPad. He makes sounds.
Does he really?
I was back here with Frankie, and he was talking about Pitbull. He went to a Pitbull concert for the halftime or for the New England celebration thing. He said Pitbull does a thing with his fist during the song where the beat looks like it's coming out of his fist, and he said it was mesmerizing.
He's a showman.
Yeah.
Pitbull is a showman for real. Anything else going on in the world?
Yeah, we could talk about North Korea claiming that U.S. actions are a declaration of war.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it sounds like something we should talk about.
Time now for the Jim Kong update on the Pat McAfee Show.
It's pricey. Go ahead.
So North Korea has basically insinuated that the U.S. has declared war. The U.S. denies it. But one thing that can be confirmed is that North Korea owes New York City $156,000 in unpaid parking tickets.
I was hoping that's what you were going to say.
I respect that.
What?
Like they're just parking their cars?
Dude, New York City is going to put one of those fucking steel things on their country. What if the whole country gets locked down from the New York City parking boot?
boot. The fucking boot.
The whole city, the whole country just gets locked on one of them boots.
I was hoping you were going there.
So the statement from North Korea's secretary of the UN mission said, "It's false. Whenever we have a ticket, we pay. Because if we have 3 tickets, the city does not allow us to renew their permission. We're not allowed to park there." But New York claims this goes back before their agreement in 2002. They've racked up $156,000.
So New York is beefing with North Korea? Like
Over
when did
I didn't know there was parking fucking treaties.
When did New York make a deal with North Korea? What? Nobody has talked to North Korea and negotiated with North Korea in forever. And now New York City's saying, well, this is since before our agreement with North Korea.
This is a Giamatti move.
These are diplomatic vehicles?
Yes, exactly.
With
It's a U.S.
diplomatic
Department
plates?
of State agreement with diplomats. So the diplomats are literally just parking all over the U.S., or New York, I should say, not paying the fines.
Thinking, well, we
Just
got
going on their way.
diplomatic immunity.
Yeah,
Fucking-
if you're a diplomat, you get allowed to do whatever the fuck you want, right?
Right.
That's what I heard. I heard if you're a diplomat, you literally have a golden pass to do
you
whatever
can kill people.
I thought Dennis Rodman's just driving around with North Korean plates.
Yeah.
Chicago, he racked up so many. They talked about that all the time.
I'm going to call myself out because you guys didn't notice it. I just said the mayor of New York City was Paul Giamatti. It's not. Yeah, that's an actor. Who was the...
He was in Sideways.
It's de Blasio, right? Bill de Blasio?
No, not the current one. Who was the one before? Who was in like Seinfeld
yeah.
and shit?
Giuliani?
Yes, thank
Rudy
you.
Giuliani.
There it is.
Giamatti, all you fucking Italians. All you Italians.
Hey, Paul Giamatti, great actor.
How about you
Brilliant.
Italians? Who's it now? De Blasio?
I think it's Bill de Blasio still.
I think so.
How about you fucking Italians negotiating with North Korea about New York City? That's unbelievable.
Trying to get our money back.
Hey, cuz, hey, you're in park in our city? Huh? Yeah, we know you run your little meth head shop operation over there in North Korea. You're parking in our cities, on our streets? You're paying for it.
Hey, did you ever
love
watch
it.
Billions?
Who?
The TV show Billions.
No.
I think you should. I think it's good for our office if you watch that.
Why is everybody watching?
I haven't watched it.
You haven't?
No, should I?
Yeah, it's
good?
awesome.
All right. I'll give it a shot. I like the
It's
guy
on
from
Showtime.
Homeland.
It's Paul Giamatti, the dude from Homeland.
Yeah.
I thought
And-
North Korea had a negotiation in there or something.
No. It's just about making billions of dollars.
I like that.
I just started The Wire.
What?
That's cool. I got that on the docket with Sopranos too. You've seen
So
Sopranos.
two of the greatest
Oh, yeah.
shows of all time.
How do you like The Wire? You like The Wire?
Oh, I'm only 2 episodes in.
It's Baltimore,
Dude.
right? It's Baltimore.
Yeah.
It
You're
gets
going to
so good.
love it.
Big
So
fan
good.
so far. Big fan so far.
Season 2 is weird, but push through.
Power 3. You said.
Power
I'll
through.
power through.
Has
I'll
anybody
power.
watched House of Cards yet? The 3rd season?
I've
Or
watched every single-
No, we talked about how it was slow and we all stopped.
I watched every single episode.
You powered through the last season. Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it.
Is there something wrong with me that I can't get into that show?
I was
'Cause
going to get
everybody
into
I know-
it.
I haven't met
No,
one person
listen.
who doesn't love it.
Listen, it's hard. The first scene, he's choking a dog out. Like it's
Yeah.
the first scene is the first couple episodes are very slow. You got to. I think I had a surgery or something. I had a surgery and I was like literally bedridden.
That's
couldn't-
what I need.
because
Get a surgery.
I am not a patient. Yeah, I am not
Open
a
that
patient.
asshole up.
Yeah, I am not a patient person. I would
Right.
not have made it through that first scene. I would have changed, but I was forced to, and I loved it. I really got lucky
All right,
that I got
I'll
it.
force myself through.
It's
it
just
then.
there's so many people going on, and then it's just hard to watch because you're like, wow, how can people? Like, I think we talked about this. It's just nonstop backstabbing and lying.
I wanted to
and
get into
just
politics before. I thought one day I would eventually get into politics. Like when I get older, that's been since I was like in high school. I'm like, one day maybe I'll get into politics if I can figure shit out.
Right.
After watching that show, there is 0% chance I want to get into politics because everything they do, you start syncing up with naturally. Not if you're supposed to or not. You start syncing up with stories that have happened already.
Yeah.
And you're like, this has to be the relation. This has to be correlated. This has to be the same type of thing. And they're like, no, it's just all fiction or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. Every fiction starts from somewhere.
Yeah, there's so much dirt in politics.
a big machine.
It's one of the
It's a swamp.
dirtiest businesses.
Well, and then now you're just watching to completely fuck up again. I mean, you're watching, it's just, and after watching House of Cards, you're like, it all makes sense. It all makes sense after watching House of Cards because I don't think I knew enough about it.
Right.
And then that gives you the insight. It's a good show. It's a good fucking
I mean,
show.
I think my favorite guy is the old beast mode Doug Stamper.
Yo, that's a weird
Guy's
dude.
a beast.
The closer, the barrier,
Yeah.
The man that will go above and beyond the call of duty for
He's a
his
loyal.
boss.
He's a loyal dog.
Yeah,
He's a dirty, loyal dog. That's what he is. Anything else going on in the world?
Yeah, this is an interesting conundrum here I'm going to pose to you guys. Former wrestler Marty Jannetty. Pat, do you know Marty Jannetty?
Yeah.
Former tag team partner Shawn Michaels, the
yeah.
Rockers.
Yeah.
Posted on Facebook asking his fans if it's okay for him to have sex with his daughter after discovering she's not his biological child.
Hilarious question to ask the world. Just hilarious. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's fine.
So he did a DNA test 2 weeks ago, found out they're not actually related. So technically, I guess she's adopted. And I'm going to read you the exact quote because it's interesting.
No, I think he raised her, and probably the mom told him that he was the father, and it's somebody else. I bet that's what happened.
Yes.
Ancestry.com blowing the lid off of grandma's secrets all the time now.
If you loves me as much as I loves you, you will give your opinion. Just did a DNA 2 weeks ago. She's not my daughter. We both held out of sex because you don't do that. But now that we ain't, from a guy's side, she's fucking hot. But she's been daughter. I want to too, but can't get past that.
Yo,
You don't. How
what's
old?
this dude's name?
Marty Jannetty. How old is she?
She's in her 20s. They don't list the exact age here. And
He
he's
raised her as his
well into his
daughter.
40. He's 57.
You can't. That's
Well,
weird.
Yeah, the blood thing really
'Cause you're
doesn't
still the
matter.
dad.
Yeah, I think that matters more than blood. Like if my son Bailey, if I didn't know his mom got pregnant and he was raised his entire life 21 years old, and I crossed him in the street, I wouldn't know. You know what I mean? The blood does not matter. It's the fact that he raised her as his daughter that matters.
Yo, if I ain't the dad, I'm
Gross.
still going to treat him like he's mine. Maury Povich. Every other
She
episode.
is pretty hot.
Every other episode,
Can
Maury
confirm
Povich.
she is hot.
She is pretty hot.
Maury Povich says, if you're not the father, will you still take care of the kid? Absolutely, I will, bro. That's every other Maury Povich episode. So if that guy raises that kid the entire time it's not his, you're still the dad. You're like, you're still in that life pretty heavy. I mean, that's still dropping off at school, driving home from school, taking on her first date.
Feeding her a bottle.
I
changing
think
her
my
diaper.
my brain's just so corrupt from watching porn these days, and every fucking video on the side is stepbrother, stepsister trying to get me to watch it. That I think everything is fine.
yeah, but those are just titles that they're not really related.
No, yeah, I know that.
I know that. I know you know that. That's why I could get right by that.
Yeah.
You know they're fake.
I always just assume it's like a week of being a stepbrother, though, or
So, like,
stepsister. It's not like 20 years of raising someone.
Him posting this, he for sure wants to fuck her.
Well, he did.
Well, yeah, the cat's out of the bag now.
What did it say? It said they wanted to have sex, but they never did.
Yes.
So like
Yeah,
when
this
she
is
was like
deeper.
15,
That's already incest.
yeah, Marty Jannetty lived a life now.
Well, he also admitted
CT,
here
CT.
in an interview in 2013 that his
CT.
first sexual
we can just blame
encounter
things on that.
was with a niece or cousin when he was 12.
Yikes. That Jannetty family's fucked up.
He's got
Marty Jannetty.
Break the cycle.
What nationality is Jannetty?
This dude's got a weird face.
You know what
No,
it
no,
is.
no. It's not spelled like that.
Ends in a Y, buddy.
Yeah, this is Jannn.
Wow, look at how fucking happy the Paisans are.
If it was Jannetty, it would be
from Patina, from
G-A-N-E-T-T-I.
Patino to Jannetty, and you thought it was going to be a bad Italian day. Unbelievable.
No, this guy's not.
He changed it.
He
for
looks
stage.
like. Look at his.
It's weird. They're not having sex, right? Let's hope they're not having sex.
I hope not. But
Not yet.
Why could he have the gain by this? This can't monetarily.
I don't
benefit you, right?
think
To
he's
get-
actually doing it. I think it was a question to troll people.
Okay.
If they have sex and they have a kid, it's gonna have some bad genetics.
Get
That's a
it?
real stretch.
Oh, man.
Hey, remember when Sean told that one story earlier on the podcast?